Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, and we are back with Vesper, and today we're going to carry on the main story. So, we did the, oh, look at her transmog. We did the, help? I can't think of it. Oh, the Alliance raid last episode, and in between that episode and now, you see that my level went up a tad bit. I have been doing PvP, so that I could get some wolf marks, so that I could work on a couple of transmogs, and also get a new hairstyle from these guys. So I got 50 of these, bought the hairstyle. Yes, I went for hairstyle over mounts, but sue me. So we got the hairstyle. And I got all of these from PvP, so that's how much PvP I've done. I got a ton of achievements. Let me show you, my profile. I don't know if this, I did 8. So I did 7. We got 3 first place, a second place, and yeah, 3 third place. I did frontline. It's pretty fun, actually. I didn't mind it. But we're going to continue on with the main story now. And I'll show you the transmogs when we get ready to vote for which one we're going to use. Gosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Vesper is, anything could happen in the chaos. But enough about me, we need to talk about her. Greetings? They tell me you've lost your memory, and that's fine, but I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off of you. Not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. Alright, if you say so. Deary hates it. Right, 'tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Heian waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble. Lest you forget, the Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores, near Asari but out of the villagers' sight. Okay, Sorbonne. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Vesper, when you're not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. Okay. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. After the prodigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffers and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Yeah, Elfie knows. They all turned to look at him. That was great. Oh, come along. Tataru was overreacting. How could such a single katana possibly cost? Oh my, he doesn't even know. Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune. Enough to buy a house and furnish it. Which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Sorbonne's, you will give it fair hearing, I trust. He has been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. Oh, but can I have that money now? What is it? Iroha. I'm gonna pick this up while we're at it. You would know more about my venture. Excellent. I should be glad to tell you all I know. Though perhaps it would be easier to let our anonymous client speak for his or herself. Here, their missive. Really? For the Ruby Sea and all who call her home, we seek the aid of the warrior who laid low the Lord of the Revel. But first, we bid her make haste to Hell's Lid and quell the Oni that dwell in its deepest depths. Should she succeed in this test, we shall speak of the true endeavor and consummate reward. A strange proposal, aye, though it must be noted that they knew both of your deeds and of our part in them. The Red have no love for trickery, so I doubt it a trap of theirs. And should this client have honest intentions, then for the sake of these waters, it may behoove us to engage them further. As for their test, enclosed with the missive was a magicked dagger, along with instructions as to how it may be used to open a hidden passage into the depths of Hell's Lid. I should mention that this dagger is old and exceedingly valuable. That our client was willing to entrust it to us without a guarantee of our cooperation bespeaks considerable wealth, and more importantly, considerable reward. If you are willing to undertake their trial, I shall journey to Hell's Lid and prepare to open the path. But given the financial incentive, I think it for the best if I went and fetched Mistress Tataru. Wait for us there, then? Is this a dungeon? Hell's Lid. Gary. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receive us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. Okay, where are we exactly? We're still in the Ruby Sea, right? I want to go... Suspicious encounter. I'll go see what this is. I think it's a dungeon. I can't for the life of me remember. The name of the quest sounds familiar, actually. Oh, Vegas mentioned in the comments that you could get your pre-order stuff now. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Thank you very much, because I did not know you had to activate the key. So I got my earring that gives us more experience, but I didn't do that until after, of course. I did all the PvP stuff and got some experience. But this should help us get to 80 a little bit quicker, which by the time we get to dang Shadowbringer, but we might be pretty darn close. So I'm also looking at what other classes we could maybe wrap up the Stormblood with. Where's my classes? We have a 70 Bard. 61 Gunbreaker is the other thing. That one might be go with. We have to get it up to 70. And geared. The other problem. Hope you haven't been waiting long, Vesper. My apologies for the delay. I thought it best to explain everything to Mistress Tataru on the way. Honestly, all he had to say was that he found a way to make up for Alphino's obscene expenditures. No matter how reckless or dangerous the scheme, if it balances the ledger, I'm all for it. So there's a bunch of monsters living beneath us. What kind of place is this? Well, according to ancient legend, Hell's Lid is where the hero Tenzin defeated a host of Oni. Oni were foul, evil beings that tormented the peoples of the Ruby Sea, and this island was home to many until Tenzin, together with the four lords, drove the Oni into the sea. For his heroic deed, Tenzin was showered with riches. He then journeyed deep into the mountains, far from the realms of men, and lived in solitude with his companions, happily ever after. And now Vesper is being asked to drive the Oni away again? You misunderstand. What I told you was a fairy tale. To the best of my knowledge, no one has ever seen an Oni. If anything, many assume the tale refers to ancestors of the Kojin. So what you're saying is that you've got no idea what's waiting for us down below. In that case, I'll leave this to the experts. If you need me, I'll be hiding behind that rock over there. Bye, Tataru. By experts, I presume she means you and your adventuring companions. I do hope you are not counting on me to join you in the fight. Oh, that's a cool earring, actually. Do I have to jump in the lava? Oh. Hell's lid not accessible. Really? Alright, well we unlocked the dungeon. What is the duty? Finder, look for that. And I don't remember this one. 9 minutes? Alright, well I'll sign up and then we get to it, we get to it. Let's do one. Am I? Hopefully it won't like cut into a cutscene or something, but 9 minutes, not bad. It is Sunday night at midnight, so there might not be a lot of people. But midnight Eastern time, so it's like prime time for West Coast. Right, Ugiri? All is well? Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed. Quietly, if you please. Does he know that we're walking in with Yotsuyu?
My lord Hien, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel.
Yeah.
Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications.
Look at her.
Rise, my friend. Tell me everything.
I love Hien. He's such a good character. Like a strong, stable character, you know?
The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it'll end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time.
I like how they just talk about her like she's not standing right there listening to all of this.
Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
You're gonna lock her away.
Yes, my lord. Come.
I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
Huh.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I would think. I think it's too weird, maybe. Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us, and repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toll will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought the Gosetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Speaking of. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh? He was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we would be happy to assist you. We should be glad of the help. Will I search without? Mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response. Ah, and there I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on then, I will mind the house. I forget what we find here. Okay, we need to ask soldiers about Jifuya. Anime. Seek the captain? He passed by a little while ago. I wondered if I should tell someone as it happens. He did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. But I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. That does not sound good. Maybe he... Not even gonna guess, just in case it's right. Captain Jifuya? He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alice when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? Uh-oh. Yes, something is amiss. There's Alice. Aye, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I am sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they will be alright. Gosetsu too? It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Vesper. Elfino and I should hold the fort. Catching up on the 9 minutes for our queue as well. Leave. That pops shortly. Here. Hello? Okay. Shifuya, you alright?
Ah! By the Kami! Your Lord Heian! Leave me! Leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
What's the matter?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
Oh, I forgot about that.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment.
Hmm.
Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her.
Jesus.
He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze.
Yuck.
The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Yeah.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
I don't know how I feel. A, I don't like the guy for running as that house and accepting someone who clearly was not there on their own will. B, I don't like Yotsuyu, but the game's making me feel sorry for her. So I don't know how to feel about this stuff. Alright, forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Oh man. Well, I'm glad it didn't pop while we were in the middle of a voiced cutscene. Can I get back there through here? Excuse me. Down here. Okay. I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Shifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Shifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. Interesting. That's a good... Like, without us knowing Shifuyu, for Heian or someone, like, established to say, like, he's always been a man of courage and always done right, It's so weird. It's such a weird storyline. Weird good, though. Weird good. So... While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fluminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri? Vesper? Can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Yeah, man. Alice and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. We would be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When these people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Vesper and Yugiri. Well, well. Guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fluminus, then. Let us find out what the Empire's game is. Okay. Still no cue. Just keeps going up and up, man. I hate that when that happens. I think it's because we do a specific dungeon. And so when we get people who maybe don't qualify for the dungeon, although this... No, you did have to do a side quest to unlock it, that is true. Maybe no one's done this one. Where am I going? Down here. I don't know if I can... Alright. I don't know how to cross that yet. Oops, sorry, bumped the mic. Grabbing my soda. I know, I'm drinking a soda after midnight on a Sunday. I shouldn't, but I was already not tired because I took a stupid long nap this afternoon. So it's gonna be a rough week, I think. And I get my second vaccine on Friday of this week, which is going to be great. And I think then 2 weeks after that, you're good to go? I think that's how that works. The area is secure. Whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come into view any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum. Alright, we might get interrupted in this cutscene. Oh. I think we'll be able to pick up... I think we'll be able to pick up where it left off. I hope so. It's a pretty important cutscene. If not, I think you can actually view it in your room. Alright, Hell's Lid. Oh my god, is that Ronald McDonald the cat? Do I remember this one? A little bit. Actually, I do remember this one a little bit. Theron Magus. And 2 bun buns. Alright. Next question. Do I remember what I'm doing? Not really, because I was doing PvP for so long. You got very restricted stuff in there. This. Let me do this. This. Oh. Okay. I remember this dungeon. Kill the ones on the walls. What's that? Okay. Go this way. We're going through the lava. A hellish lion. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh god. Can I do my... Let me do foul, man. What the heck? There we go. Oh, look at that guy. He looks cool. Oni? Otakimaru. I wonder if you get some cool transmogs. I keep calling it transmogs. Glamours. Out of this dungeon. Maybe like Hellfire type stuff. That would be sick. 100-ton swing. Whee. Wow, I stay back, man. 10-ton slash. Okay, so don't be in his way when he does that. Don't be near him when he does that. Let's get this foul off here. Uh-oh. Is he facing me? Alright, I'm gonna... What's this? Okay. What's this here? Okay. Can I just point out that for that whole boss fight, my Enochian didn't fall off once. That's it's a new record for me. Is that a fair? Oh, I remember this dungeon. Yep. I remember this dungeon now. This is actually a pretty cool one. Got little animals that running through these down there. Yep. This. Do this. get this. Kaja. Round up and down. Where are we going, bud? Oh! She got sliced. Sliced and diced. Oops. Wrong one. It'll be nice when we get the other AoE spell. Better than I have on? No, not even a little bit. Agreed it. Okay, here we go. Kamitachi. Like Kobe Kadachi. Oh god. Well, I got hit by that. Ow, man, what the heck? Help me! Oh god. Okay, my Nokian did fall off there, but I would not expect anything less. Alright, what do we have in here? Oh, cool. That's sick. I get that one. That'd be cool for, that's a Gunblade one. We could do like a Valkyrie. I'm always thinking glamour. Like, oh, we could do a Valkyrie glamour. Read that. Then we'll also that. Hi, dude. Where are you going with all these guys? This. 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 Alrighty. Okay. That one. Like that. Bolt Storm and Still Wind. Which one are we going for first? Bolt Storm, probably. Enochian on this just cause. Just cause. Okay. That's cool. Oh, big turtle! Cool. Like a Yoda turtle. Am I sealed out? Yeah, I am. Okay. For now. What do I don't know what it did there, but oh, over there. Okay. It's so good. I love this. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by all sorts of stuff right now. Okay. It would seem a more stringent test is in order. Uh-oh. Get off that. Why was I the one that got hit by that? If it's over there, it's gonna go boom, 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 boom. I think I'm okay here. Wait. Shoot, I'm just messing up all my rotations in panic. We did it! We beat the Yoda turtle! Aw. Sorry, my dude. Look at him. She's a little guy. Oh, everyone's gone. Alright, did we get a bunch of stuff? I didn't see what the last loot was, so nothing that's better than what we have on. Hey little dude. Did I get that helmet? Really? Someone took that helmet? Someone wanted that helmet? It is a cool helmet, I won't blame them. Alright, yeah, leave. Leaving a good impression. Oh, cool. Can we flip that turtle over? Can Can we help him? Perhaps we should turn him right side up? Yeah. Tatar. Cuties! Oh my god, can I get that cat? I think I have that cat. Little pig! Oh, look at him. Look at all the cuties! Oh ho ho! A marvelous performance. Truly marvelous. But then you did best the Lord of the Revel. By the commie, a talking turtle. Oh, dude. Yeah. I don't even know where to begin with that one. I trust you will forgive me my deception. 'Tis something of a Far Eastern tradition, the testing of strength and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyway. Welcome to the Ryzen Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of the sacred place, and leader of our little collective. Genbu? The self-same Genbu of the Tale of Tenzin? One of the four lords? Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named for the legendary being. I think it's supposed to be you're named. But clearly this is... Oh no, you're named. Yep. But clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Oh, but every one of us here can speak your tongue. Is it truly so surprising? After all, we each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In a wondrous land of ours, it is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after. Hello. Look at him. Piggy. We may as well do what he says. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animals may know. Oh my god, look at all of them. Oh. Kuragitsune. A friend of mine, Tanamo Gozen, once called this place home. Possessed of 9 tails, her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst man. What became of her, I wonder? A 9-tailed, huh? A fox? Kamatachi. Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight, you know? I only just went through the change. So it's not like I was going to slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Oh right, you were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East too, I think. One of the 4 lords. So as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. Ah, but you probably knew that already. I did not. I don't... I have a clip. You're my favorite. No, where's the pig? The pig's my favorite. You're my second favorite. Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here. Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, it begins to get ideas. Delusions of grandeur. Some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a full-fledged auspice, though. Speech. Magics. It's quite the change, believe me. Which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. But I won't, on account of me being civil. For now. Okay. He's awesome. Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance. And with my preternatural power, have I seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yancha and Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. This is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior, one such as she who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies in the heart of we auspices. The Aramitama, the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Aramitama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow. Tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the peoples of these lands. Auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords? The one Sorbin told us before? About a samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea? Just so, yet I fear his accounting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. Really. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth. Koryu. Wholly consumed by the Aramitama, he stoked the flames of the island's heart until it very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle and against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in his temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so too do our wards weaken, I fear. Should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flames comes to pass. So, long story short, you want Vesper to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I should think not. Her accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance. To wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the unauspice I once was. And to make matters worse, my 3 compeers have nearly succumbed to the Aramitama. Kami forfend. 3 of the 4 lords have gone mad? The Ruby Sea is doomed! Nearly succumbed. Nearly! Alas, in marshalling their strength to retain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in this prison. And now that you have the full and complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all of this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle and quell their raging Aramitama. What say you? Very well, that is the only way. Oh, you are an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay and introduce you to another of the 4 lords. I informed Byakko of your arrival when you first entered our domain. He should be returning any moment now. Come, come. Alright. Speak with Byakko. Byakko. Okay. Here's a preview from a distance, but I think we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I should turn this way if I want to hide him. There we go. We're gonna go and end the episode here. When we come back, we'll talk to Byakko, and I might do a little more with this before doing some other stuff. But guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.